Alright, y'all. So what we got today is a Carrera wireless analog bass that I picked off of eBay not too far back. You can find them every now and then. But there's no such thing as adapter track for Carrera that I know of. So I went ahead and took one piece of Carrera track, a short piece, quarter track I guess, and I soldered in a high-speed trailer plug because it's got 4 wires, just the green one on one rail, yellow, brown, and white. And then I did the same thing on a piece of SCX track, same green, yellow, brown, and white. So it's going to run whatever direction the Carrera does. So if I plug it in like this, it'll run clockwise. If I turn this piece of adapter track around, it'll run counterclockwise. And I'm going to hook that up to the base. Put this piece of SCX in. And I made one for the HO track also. It's made out of a 3-inch piece of Tomy. It's right there, and I ran the wires under here so I can switch it over. Alright, that's kind of a pain to hook something up in the middle. There we go. So, next, hook this piece up. I bent the crap out of that one. That one's connected, kinda. All right, plug my trailer plug in. Should have power on both. Let's see. I do. So there you go, running wireless. And I turned it around the other way so we go, whoa, counterclockwise. And that one's pretty quick. And then I can check the other lane. Oops, wrong way. Gotta be careful on that outside lane. I didn't put any guardrail on today. Ooh, that one's quick. That SCX car is quick. Coordinated enough here to run them both. All right, let me run 2 Simulant cars. That's just 2. Both quick. Yeah, that's all right. You can see there's the wireless controllers. switch over to the HO track. See how that works. Man, that plug is solid. Well, try the right end. Using a piece of extra track and soldering the wires in keeps me from having to solder to the power base itself. I can still use that on Carrera analog on the Evolution that it was invented for, and all I got to do is pull off that short donor piece that's the interface. But now I should have some wireless going on here. And we do. Ooh, she's a screecher. That's one of my custom T-jets I did. Something must not be real good in there. Let's try Super 3. That one don't want to run at all. It's brand new too. Man, it's quick. He's running wireless on HO now. That's all right. Quarter throttle right there. That's on the factory pack. Try another one. Let's see what this one does. Custom Blazer pickup. It's quicker than its magnets. Still top heavy, even though it's cut down. Check the other lane with the old Tyco two-tone Mustang. That truck just don't want to stay in the lane. Try to escort. Whoa, same thing. We'll say. Get another Tyco car. This is a brand of trailer connector I bought at Walmart. It's like $7.95, something like that. Made in Mexico. It was good quality, heavy duty good gauge wire, soldered real well. So anybody thinking of doing something similar, like I said, I just got one piece here that has the 4 wire soldered to one end, and then the other end is going to the power base. Same thing on the HO. I used a piece of 3-inch. So let me try another Tyco here. Let me try the other one. What did I do with that other controller? Yeah, that one holds a little better. Wipeout. Something when you're running 2 cars, you can't tell which one's which. That one runs good. Let me try Lifelux car. Cool thing about these Carrera analog wireless controllers, they have a little LiPo battery that goes in there. They're replaceable. They still exist. I wasn't sure that these was going to charge up because this was a new old stock open box, which I don't know. They've probably been out of production for well over 10 years. And it was as advertised, new old stock. It was open box, but I messed with those wireless controllers that Auto World put out in the Victory 400 set. I didn't like them. They were real cheap and plasticky, and they did have a delay. They will because they're Bluetooth. There's nothing you can do about that except modify them. So I just sold that set of controllers on eBay, and I found these about 6 months ago. Finally, it showed up. If you're searching for them, they don't pop up often, but if you find them. But Pro Tinker has an Auto World 143 or 148 set that comes with some wireless controllers. I'm not sure if they're 2.4 gigahertz. You could probably adapt those too. Again, they're liable to be real cheap and cheesy, but that set's only like 35 bucks. I've been curious to give it a try, but I knew this was going to be reliable. Doesn't appear to affect the car when one flies off. It's only got like 1 amp or a half amp power supply. I think 14.8 volts. I'll turn that piece around and you'll be able to see that that'll make it go the other direction. It should, according to my guesswork. My theory is correct. Yep. So when you do it that way, you could turn that short piece, just flip it around, and it reverse the direction. What have I done there? There's a dead spot there or something. Like I said, it's hard to remember which one's which. Lefty is a silver. Back over to the wrong way. I changed the direction. I forgot. Let them charge up. Might run some more cars here in a little bit, but that's how the Carrera, I'll give you this part number in case somebody's looking to buy one. Carrera 2001 60115. That's the accessory number, 2.4 gigahertz wireless set for Evolution. So I have an Evolution analog track, and I got a digital set too. But I wanted to try this on SCX because I recently bought a bunch of SCX on clearance. And this is Auto World track with some Tomy 3-inch pieces. That's what I made the interface for the trailer connector on that one. It's that piece right there. Doesn't matter what you use. You could do it on a 15-inch. I just did it on a small one because then you can pretty much put it anywhere. You just have two, and somewhere else in the track you have to put that other 3-inch one. Same thing here. I used a piece of quarter track on there, and the other piece is over on that side. I could there's a half track, but there was a quarter track size, but I didn't have too many of them, so I had plenty of those that size. So that's pretty cool, y'all. Don't be afraid. That's a real good connection. I mean, they're designed to work outside, so it holds up when you make the two pieces together, and you don't have to think on it. If you solder the same pattern on all 4 rails, it doesn't matter if it's going the wrong way. You just turn this piece around and you make it go the way you want. And you could interface that to any brand of HO track or any brand of 132, 143, 148, whatever it is. But that's a real nice wireless set. Like I said, I might check that one out on Pro Tinker, but I got a feeling it's not that good. So y'all take care.